I want us to leave this navigation and move to the footer. And the content area. Okay, let's move to the content area. And then we still have the sidebar. Okay, now going to our index. We have the content area, we have the sidebar, and both the content area and the sidebar, they are wrapped inside. See that both of them, they are inside a kind of div called main content. They are inside a div called main content. So let's try to style both of them. So I'm going to start with sidebar, and I'm going to put sidebar before. Okay, let's push it to the left hand side. So I think it's okay like that. The content area to come before the sidebar. So if I come to the CSS and I start as sidebar, okay, and okay, side dash bar, okay, and I try to give it a background of hash 000, which is black. Let's save that, and let's refresh. Okay, can I say background? I think that should be background color. Background color, and it should be six. That should be 6 digits there. Let's save this and refresh. So that happens there. Then the width, I'm going to give it width. The width, I think we need to determine this. The width of our screen is around 1024. So I'm going to give it a width. The sidebar, let it take a width of probably 200 pixels. Let's see how that works. Fresh. Okay. Then let the height. Let the height be 500 pixels. Let the height be 500 pixels. Let's refresh. Okay, that is the sidebar there. And I have something that says this is the content area, because that is part of the content, and it comes before the sidebar. So it's on top of it. Unless I do something, unless I start his own rule. Let's start his own rule. In some case, I just copy this sidebar and I duplicate it here, and we give it content area. We give it a name called content area. Now the background color, I'm removing that. I'm also removing the width. And the height, I'm removing everything there. But the only thing I want to do is I want to float it to the right. Let it float to right. So if I come here and I refresh, okay. So you see what is happening. Okay, this is okay, refresh here. Okay, so that is it. So it's floated to the right. and the color here is too black. So the property called float right is pushing the content area to the right hand side, and you could see that this is the content area is put there. It's float to the right. Now, in order to be on the safe side, the sidebar, you better give a width of let's give it a width of 25%. We use percentage rather. While the content area, we take the remaining part. Let's save that and see what that gives us. Okay, it's longer a little. It's wider a little. So let's make it 20. Save and refresh. Okay, that is better. Then I was talking about the color. The background color of the sidebar. Let's copy this color of the navigation. Let's assume we want them to have the same color. And you save. And you refresh. Okay, is that the color? Let's save. And refresh. Okay, the color of the navigation, the header, I think I will give, okay, that is the color of the text, sorry. Now that we are looking at the color, okay, the background color of the navigation is this. Ctrl C, and I will give it the sidebar, Ctrl V. Let's save and refresh. Okay, that's good. So that gives us that. There are many cool things we can do in respect of our site, but for now, let's keep it as this. So the next thing I'm going to do is the footer. So we'll go back. Then this sidebar, let it float left. Float. Automatically it went left, but so that it doesn't scatter. So let it float left. Let it float left. And I'm checking if the site is responsive. Any responsiveness? No. It's kind of scattering there. We are going to take note of that. Now, a responsive site will be adjusting to the screen size. Because if it is loaded on Android or on, sorry for that. If it is loaded on Android or tablet, it should fit very well. People should be able to navigate so easily. What have I done? Okay. Look, I'm using Chrome, sorry. I'm using Chrome. Okay, let's get the full screen. Okay, so assuming I need a text, on this header. If I go back on our header, I need a text on the header. So if I go to the index, this is the header. Let me put this one into H1 and wrap it H1, and I save. And I come here and I refresh. Okay, the text is there, but there is one thing I need to do. I will come to header. I will say color. Let the color be white. Okay, or #FFFFF. And I refresh. The color is white there. Okay. Then the text is, I don't want to say this is the header. Let me say live case technologies. Save it there. Then we'll refresh live stick technology. So then I want it to be at the center, and I want it to be bigger than that. So if I go back to the style, then I will start a new rule. I will say header h1. So I'm starting the h1 tag. This tag here, this tag h1, which I call live stick technologies. I want to style it. Then I'll call this one, let's give it margin top. Let's give it margin top. The height of the header is 150. So let's give it margin top of 50 pixels. Save. Sorry. Refresh. Okay. It's pushing the whole banner down. It's pushing it down. So I'll change it to padding. Padding is different from margin. Margin has to do with an element in relation to another element external to it, but padding has to do with the element itself, so that the allowance should be within the element. So I want the allowance to be within, not outside. So that is it. Then there's something I can do. I can say text align. Let it be center. Save. And come here and refresh. So that's center. Maybe I still want it to be bigger than that. So I can say font size. Font size, let it be 40 pixels. Font size 40 pixels. Alright, that's good. So this is what we have done so far. But if you look at the text, they look like Times New Roman. Now I can come to here, I can style my body. Now if you want to style the body of your site, you don't need hash or dot. This is HTML selector. So we call this type HTML selector. So the body, I can say font family, vertical. So let's use a vertical. We have Arial, we have Times New Roman, but the font family there, let it be a vertical. And refresh. So I think I prefer this font family. So this is better. Okay, so finally let's talk about the footer